Growing up in Somalia, the daughter of a general, I knew danger. When I was 9 years old, the president was assassinated and the army staged a coup. I grew up around soldiers and fear, military escorts, and a general need for heightened security at all times. I had no idea how this would prepare me for my future. You see, talking to you today to give testimony invites those who would rather I keep my mouth shut to issue threats against me. This is not new. When my documentary, Fire Eyes, premiered, they threatened me. When I publish my memoir, they threaten me. Almost every occasion when I am asked to share my story, a threat is issued against my life. When the authorities requested that I consult on a case in Georgia, and my testimony helped convict a father of cutting off his daughter's healthy organs, they threatened me. And even today, more threats. To speak out against female genital mutilation is to be in discord with a practice that is so embedded in the fabric of the culture of my people that some spit at me and call me shaitan or devil. Because to be Muslim and Somali and a woman, there are rules to be followed, an ancient culture to be maintained. Those who defend this practice, often called stitching in my homeland, do so in the name of tradition. I, however, call it the ultimate form of child abuse. Stitching, or female genital mutilation, or circumcision, comes in different forms depending on how much of the healthy organs are removed. Sometimes it is the clitoris, inner and outer labia that are removed. Sometimes it is simply the sewing up of the outermost flesh. No matter what type of procedure is conducted, the result is the same. The girl is left with just a tiny hole from which urine and menstrual fluids are meant to pass. While stitching has been prevalent for centuries in Somalia, more and more cases are occurring here in the United States. This is why I am speaking to you today. I am proud to be in America. This is where I found my purpose. This country helped make me the woman I am today. A woman with a fierce voice, a woman who lives without shame. Growing up, I was told I was stubborn, hard-headed. I was made to feel as though I was not good enough. But I looked at myself and I questioned, how could that be? I held true to my own ideas. I embraced what others perceived as my flaws. I knew that I was made whole, that I was worthy, I am lovable, and what was done to me was wrong. I was not wrong. My body was not wrong. What was done to me, that was wrong, and I don't want any girl to know the pain that I suffered. So, I made a documentary exposing stitching for what it is, child abuse, and a way to control the sexuality of women. I traveled and I lectured and I retold my story over and over, reliving each time the pain and anguish that I suffered as a girl. It was my hope that the exposure would create a greater understanding and that this maiming of womanhood would cease. This has not been the case. In the United States, the number of cases continues to grow. is why I am here. At some risk to my personal safety, to tell you once more, so that you will know what happened to me and you will not allow it to happen to your nation's daughters. It is my wish that once you hear my story, you will pass the legislation before you, outlawing this barbaric practice. Thank you.